It's not Thursday. It's not. It's not Thursday. It's Spurs Day. Come on. It's great, isn't it? Come on. You got to admit, you miss it. Football, when it's not there, you do miss it. You go. It's like the bane of our life. It causes us absolute pain and terror sometimes. But when it's not there, you just don't know what to do with yourself. And so it does feel great to have football back. And that's why I think it's quite funny that people are so disrespectful over this Europa conference thing, right? I look at it, I don't know, maybe I'm different. Maybe, you know, it's all about opinions, I keep saying that. But it seems odd to me that you would say, this is a, you know, a two-bob competition, no one cares about it, it's not worth nothing, play the kids, let's blood the youngsters and blah blah blah. Okay, you do realise that last season we came 7th, right? So coming 7th is not elite, doesn't make us a great team, doesn't make us title contenders or anything from that point of view, right? So being 7th, you're gonna play teams that were 7th in their respective leagues. The fact that a lot of these leagues around the world are a bit too bob, you know, you've got to be honest, and you've got to count in there. You've got to count in there the Spanish league, right? Because, you know, who comes 7th in the Spanish leagues? You know, what kind of achievement is that? You know, the fact is there's only 2 teams in Spain, pretty much. An odd one here and there. Atletico kind of jumps in there. But generally speaking, it's just 2 teams, right? So to be disrespectful about, you know, this competition smacks of that elite attitude of people that think that Tottenham are something better than they are, right? Now, from my point of view, Tottenham are the greatest team in the world. Absolutely love them, and I won't have anything said by anybody else, certainly from any other team, against them. But come on, you've got to be realistic. You've got to take those rose tinted off, and take those rose tinted off, and say, look, we came 7th. That qualifies us for another competition to play teams that you don't normally play, that could get you to a final, that you could get you to win a trophy. A trophy, bearing in mind we ain't won one for 13 years. You know, it's one of those big shiny things that, you know, you count your success on. You know, you got to start somewhere, right? And bear in mind, people talk about, you know, the Carabao Cup as tin pot or the FA Cup as tin pot. I mean, I had some of the best times in my life watching Tottenham win the FA Cup. You know, that was great. It was brilliant. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. And I don't care what anyone thinks about it being tin pot. You know, you ask the fans of Leicester whether they think the FA Cup's tin pot, they'll tell you it isn't. They tell you they loved it, and we're all jealous about it. And, you know, we get bitter and all the rest of it. But just think, you know, there comes a time where you just have to say, look, I support Tottenham because I love football. I want them to be successful. I want them to win things. I want them to do stuff. I want to be entertained. I want to watch us lift something and put that hoodoo away. And if it's going to be the Europa Conference that starts the ball rolling, I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. I'd much rather us be playing in the Champions League. Of course I would. But we ain't in the Champions League. We were 7th. And we're hoping to just be better than that this year. It's taken us a long time to get to that Champions League, and it took us all but 5 minutes to fall right out of it. So, you know, let's just you know, take a breath, think about it, and go, look, Tottenham are playing. It's not Thursday, it's Spurs Day. Let's watch the team. Let's cheer them on. Let's hope we win. And mate, if that means Son has to play, then Son has to play, because I want to win it. I don't want to just blood youngsters. I'd love to see youngsters play, of course I would. Like to see them come through, I'd like to see them develop and all the rest of it. Because for me, that's better than buying a player for £100 million. But that's just me. I'm old, right? I get it. But ultimately, this is about Tottenham, about a competition, about silverware at the end of it, and I don't care what you call it. If there's a cup, I'm up for it, and if Tottenham win it, I'm going to love it. Up the Spurs!